Hi everyone, welcome to today's level 3 different strength exercise program. As you can see, we're in a different location today. Unfortunately, I wasn't very well on the day that I usually record the exercise programs for, so I wasn't at home. And today I'm in the clinic, PhysioFunction, doing the exercises. So apologies if there is a little bit of a weird lighting issue going on, and a little bit of a weird camera issue going on with the camera flicking and the picture quality flicking a little bit. Unfortunately, it's due to the types of lights we use here. For some reason, it doesn't work well with my laptop camera. So if you do have any kind of visual issues or any kind of epileptic issues or anything like that, please feel free to do one of the exercises from the previous weeks. I get that it can be irritating to look at for half an hour, and apologies again if it does cause any issues. This week, we're going to be doing 3 different circuits. Each one is focused on a certain body section. So the first one starts on lower limb, the second one on trunk, the last one is on shoulders. And they're all just mobility exercises. Just for those of you that suffer with any kind of shoulder pains or a bit of stiffness, and want to get your joints a little bit more mobilized, work on your posture, just generally to help improve our everyday well-being. We're going to start off with the lower limb, and we're going to go straight into them. A lot of the exercises aren't very taxing at all, and a lot of them are just repetition, so you can take your time with them. You don't have to rush to time or anything like that. We will have a break between each circuit, but I will explain the next exercise during that break. So if you do need a little bit longer, please feel free to press pause at any time if you need a break. So for the first one that we're going to be doing, we're going to be actually on the seat, and we're going to be doing hip flexions into extensions on the chair. So what we're going to be doing, holding on to the arms of the chair, we're going to be bringing our knees up to our chest if we can, and then down towards the floor again. So you might need to hold on to the armrest of your chair if you've got armrests. If you don't worry about it too much. You can use a plastic bag and roll your feet forwards and then pull them back into your chest as well. So you're sliding them across the floor in that kind of movement, okay? But without further ado, we'll get straight into it. This one we're going to do 10 times. So nice and slow, we're just going to come up and down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. And then going to move on to the next one. So for this one, we're going to be up in standing. We're going to be doing hamstring stretches in a side lunge position. So what we're going to be doing, holding on to that chair or onto that side unit that we've got in front of us, we're just going to step to the side. And we're just going to go into a side lunge, but you're mostly working on stretching out your adductors, which are the muscles on the inner part of your thigh, so on the inside of your thigh here and here. So we're going to be coming over, and you're going to hold it for 5 seconds. We're going to do it 5 times on both sides. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're changing onto the other side. So coming over, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, changing back. See if we can get a bit lower this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming back over onto the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, so onto the third set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set on both sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. After that one, we're then going to be going on to a glute stretch. So we need to come back into the chair for this one. And all we're going to be doing is you're just going to bring your knee up to your chest. Now you can do this one of two ways. Hands could be under the thigh. You can bring that leg up towards the chest, or you can lift the leg up with having hands on the knee. It just allows you to get a little bit more of a stretch through the glutes. So it's entirely up to you. If you can't do it this way, under the knee's fine. Just won't get as much of a stretch. We're just going to hold it for 5 seconds, and we're going to do it 5 times on both sides. So starting off on the right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down, and then coming back up again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down, and back up again. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down, and coming back up. So this is the fourth one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down. One last time, coming back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. And then changing onto this side. Doing it 5 times on the left. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 1. Back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. And last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5. Lovely. The next one we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing standing open gates. So for this one, we're going to be doing standing, holding on to even the back of that chair or onto that side unit. Knees going to come up in front, out to the side, and back down. Same on the other side, up, out to the side, back down. We're going to do 5 on both sides, okay? We're going to alternate each time. So coming up, and round, and up, round to the other side. That's 1. Coming up, round, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Everybody grab a quick drink. So for the next ones, we're going to be doing trunk-based exercises. Again, these are all going to be based on a trunk mobility, helping to improve our standing posture, also our seated posture as well, making sure that we're not arching too far forward. The first one we're going to be doing is standing, and it's called cat-cow. So for this one, all you're going to do is we're going to bend down towards the feet, holding onto the back of the chair or onto that side unit, and we're going to hold for 5 seconds there. And then once we've held for 5 seconds, we're coming up, stretching our back, looking up. So one's coming down, arching, and the other one's coming up, looking nice and tall. We're going to do it for 5 seconds, holding on, and doing it 5 times on both positions. Okay? So we'll start now. So coming forward, arching the back, and then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arching again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming up nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2. Down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4. Last one. Come back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 5, 3, 2, 1, 5. Excellent. All right, moving on to the next one. We're going to be on the seat using a walkie stick or pole. And all we're going to be doing for this one is making sure that we're sitting slightly further forward on the chair. Legs out nice and flat. All we're going to do is we're going to come up with the pole and we're leaning back in towards the back of the seat. Okay? Try not to touch the back of the chair if you can, but we just want to lean back so we're just off of it by a fraction. Okay? To get used to leaning back, we can just practice a few lean backs to make sure you know exactly where the chair is. And last thing we need to do is just collapse straight into the chair at your back, especially if it's a low back rest like this one. So, without further ado, we'll get straight into it. We're going to hold for 5 seconds at the top and then come back. Okay? And we're going to do it 5 times. So, coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Good. Back up again. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4. And one last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Moving on to the next one. We're going to have a pillow underneath us. Make sure we're holding that pillow on that seat. What we're going to be doing, lateral side leans. So both arms up to the side, so maybe a little bit of help with this one, if not that affected side. All we're going to do is we're just going to reach from side to side for 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So just lean in side to side. Notice how my arms aren't dropping or lifting too high up, apart from this one. Keep going, we've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. The last one we're going to be doing for this one, sitting on that pillow. No, sorry, not sitting on the pillow, just standing on the pillow. It's going to do mountain climbers. So, the pillow is going to be on the floor. In front. And all we're going to be doing, just going to do mountain climbers. So, coming through like that on the pillow. Okay? We're going to do this again for 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So coming up. So keep going. We've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Everyone grab another quick drink. And we'll move on to the last circuit, just a shoulder circuit. So the first one we're going to be doing for this one, we're going to be in seated again. Now, if you've generally got good balance, you can do this in standing. However, if you haven't, I'd suggest doing it in seated, just because we're going to need both arms for it. What we're going to be doing, the pole's going to be against the chest. We're going to have our hands grip quite far apart, and all you're going to do is just bringing it out from one side, making sure that we're stretching backwards, so we come out to the side, stretching back as well, just to stretch out our pec and our chest muscle here. We're going to then alternate, hold it for 5 seconds on both sides, doing it 3 times altogether. Okay? So just give you guys a couple more seconds before we start. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So hold against chest, out to the side, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. Same again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back around. That was 1. So again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back around to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the next one, we're going to do shoulder rotations. Now you can do these standing. For this one, all we're going to be doing with our arm resting by our side, we're going to rotate forwards on one side. We're going to do it 5 times one way, then 5 times the other way, and then swap sides. Now, for those of you that can do this one, you can alternate slightly as well and do rotations if you want. So you can try and move the arm with it. So bring the arm up with it, round and back, like so, rather than just letting our arm rest as we do the movement. So you can do a slightly bigger movement, or you can do the rotations, the full arm like that, and then come forwards like so. However, if the affected side is still not quite that mobile, the first way might be better. So starting off, we're going to do 5 ways. One way going forwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to change sides. Coming on to this side, rotate it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be doing slow press ups. Now we're going to be doing 5 of these, and we're going to be doing a nice slow. So for this, all we're going to be doing, making sure that we're pushing as far back as we can, so shoulders as far forward as we can get them. We're going to slowly come down towards the chair, and then slowly make our way back up into that position. And again, we're only going to do this 5 times. We're actually going to adjust it this way, just so I can go through. So, without further ado, we'll go straight into this one. So starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. So pushing out as far as we can, and we're slowly coming down, and then pushing back nice and slow. So our shoulders as far forward as they can. We're coming back again. That's 2. 3. 4. And the last one. 5. Lovely. And relax there for a moment. The last exercise we're going to do today is going to be a behind the head shoulder press. So for this one, we're going to do it 5 times. And all we're going to do, making sure that the grip on our pole stick is as far apart as we can get it. We're going to push our head slightly further forward. So if I sit at the side, you'll be able to see this a little better. The head's back's nice and straight, head slightly forward. The pole is coming above our head. We're trying to bring it down to our shoulders. Now, if you can't get this range of movement, that's fine. Try doing a shoulder press instead, bringing it above the head, bringing it to the chest, okay? But if you can do this behind the head, then that's what we're looking for, okay? And we're only going to do this 5 times to work on our scapular mobility, all right? So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, back up, 1, down, 2, down, back up, 3, down, back up, 4, last one, down, 5. Lovely. And after that, just give yourself a little bit of a shake up, a little bit of a loosen up, making sure that we feel nice and lumbar afterwards. So I hope you all enjoyed today's session. That brings us to the end of the level 3 exercise program for this week for different strokes. Again, apologies about the lighting and camera issues. Next week, I will be back in my usual setting. This is the last one we were doing basic mobilizations as well. So next week, we'll be doing 1 week where we're focusing solely on just a normal sort of PT cardio session. And after that, we're then going to be going on to some more Christmas themed ones, getting a little bit festive towards the end of the year. Because obviously, I know that some of you might seem to think that it's a little bit too early to celebrate Christmas, but I'm sure a lot of you will appreciate. So again, apologies for that one eventually. But the next one will be a fitness one, and then there'll be a couple of festive ones before we break up for the rest of the year. I hope you guys all have fun today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.